You would kind of have to decide, Arlene, how you would feel about where you stood in your college class, whether you would rather be in an easier school and toward the top of the class, or in a harder school and toward the bottom of the class.
I think I would gain more by being like in the middle or the top than being at the very bottom, not being able to, keep up with everybody else.
Do you want a college course then, dear, where at the end of 4 years you would be finished with your education and able to go out and make a living? Or do you want the kind of course where at the end of 4 years it is likely that you would be going on with your education?
I'm not sure right now. I think I want to go 4 years of college, and maybe if I become a teacher staff, and then I can always take courses again, go higher, get a higher degree. Or I think a social worker or a psychologist has to go 5 years.
Or 6 years or 7 years. It would depend on what you chose after that.
I don't think I want to go more than maybe 5 or 6 years, or more than 5.
Well, I think you've given me kind of a pretty comprehensive idea of what you're looking for. And then I would have to ask you, sir, the hard question of how much could you contribute to your daughter's education?
Well, that's a hard question to say, because if she lives away from home, it's a different story altogether. If she's at home, then it's another story.
Right.
But the way she's talking, she doesn't want to stay home. So I would say maybe about $1,000, $1,500 is about the best I could give her a year to go away to college.
Then it would seem to me that, Arlene, that the most realistic way to plan it would be to think about where you could go if your father could give you $1,000 to $1,500, and then to try for scholarship in some other places that might be somewhat more expensive. But I think you kind of have to plan for where you would go if you didn't get any financial aid from someone. I mean, you always have to, you can look at the brightest side about where you would like to go. You can have all your dream schools. Then at the bottom, you ought to have some college of last resort where you could be sure that you would go if none of your dreams came true.
Rona is the recipient of a $10,000 Hero Scholarship.